Hey guys, this is a Bible that my wife wanted a long time ago, and we missed out on these when they first made them, and they quit making them, and it was a bummer. Just had to live with it, and Church Bible Publishers decided to bring back the Thompson Chain. This is a large print Thompson Chain, so it's a bit different than your regular size, and I'll show you guys the regular size up against it. This Bible's beautiful, but this is their card, guys, so here's the information for you if you want to get in contact with them. And they did just restock them. They were out of stock for a while. They sold really fast. As far as I know, right now they had 123 of them in stock, so if you want one of these Bibles, you better nab them because they are beautiful. Most relaxed floppy Bible I've ever gotten out of the box. So here's their card and their card statement on the back about how unique your Bible will be when you get it. So let's dive into this thing. This calfskin is just beautiful. It's a lot like Abba leather. Let's see, like my Rock of Ages Bible, on one of my first video reviews that I did a couple years ago. It reminds me of that leather. It's a really like squishy, plush, has a lot of grain, natural grain in the leather, and I'll tell you right now, the camera doesn't do it justice. It is beautiful in person. Right there, I'm trying to show you the grain as best I can. Look at that grain, guys. That's amazing. It's iron calfskin, but they leave just enough grain to give it that texture. You can feel the grain in the Bible. It's not completely ironed out, but just enough to give it that soft, cushiony feel. And it is one thick piece of iron calfskin. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful Bible. A big change putting the Holy Bible on the front. Seems like each Bible they have has a unique characteristic about it. As far as I've seen, each one kind of has its own kind of style leather and little things like that. Like this one doesn't have the cross on the side like my Schofield that I got. This one doesn't have that. Look at that grain. It's beautiful. Nice, well done ribbing. I'll try to refocus the camera here. All of the gold looks beautiful. And it is just a gorgeous Bible. Very well made. So far I haven't seen anything. We just got it out of the box about half hour ago. My wife looked at it. This was for my wife's anniversary present, and she's wanted one of these for so long. And it has a generous gap for a regular Bible. It gives just enough hangover to where it's nice and comfortable. Perfect. Gives it just enough to give it that nice look. Nice rounded off spine. It's not a thick Bible. It's actually for the size of the Bible itself. It's thin. That's what gives it such a floppy feel. Here's next to a average King James Thompson Chain, which is the normal size, and this is the large print size. They say 11-point font on their page. I think it's a little bit smaller than that because my regular Thompson, I think, is an 8-point font, somewhere in there, and it's only a couple sizes bigger. I'll show you guys when I open the text. It could be 11-point font, I don't know. To my eyes, it looks a little bit smaller, but not much. So here's the size difference. If you have a regular size Thompson Chain in the family, if you've ever owned one, or if you just have a normal size Bible, that'll kind of give you an idea of what you're dealing with here. It is quite a big Bible. The footprint is big, but it's so soft and flexible that I tell you it's not so bad, because it's just a very comfortable Bible to hold on to. They say it's just over 10 inches lengthwise, 8 inches across, and 1.5 inches thickness, I believe. Let's open her up here, and right when you get this thing, move this Bible away. This was the most flexible Bible I've ever gotten out of a box. It just, other than the Cambridge Bible that I was gifted This thing is just amazing. And I'm trying to be careful with it. It's my wife, so I don't want to be the one that does something to it. So if I'm seeming like I'm being a little gentle, I definitely am. Here's the first page. Has very nice print. The red is typical with a Thompson. It's a little on the lighter side of red, kind of a little bit of a pink hue. If you know Thompson Chain, it's kind of a typical thing. But overall print throughout is very nice. And this page here, I mean, it was just crisp. Right when you open up, you get a very crisp, clean text. And the camera just doesn't do it justice on how nice the text is. But look at how it opens up to the first page. Right to the title page, you got a Bible that is completely flat. So, you know, opening straight up to Genesis, you are not going to have a problem. Thompson Chain opens up with, you know, what it's all about. It teaches you how to use this chain system, which is actually really easy, but some people kind of feel overwhelmed with it. Don't let it do that to you. Give it some time. It'll grow on you, and it's one of the best reference Bibles you can find. It is excellent. And sorry about my voice, guys. I'm going through some health issues right now, and lots of doctor visits and trying to find out what's going on with me. So right now I'm a little bit under the weather health-wise. And it's just really nice text. And I will compare it to the regular Thompson here in a minute before we end this video. That way you can get an idea of what size text you're looking at, and that way you know if you want to have this or not. It is a big Bible, though. If you're somebody who doesn't want a big Bible, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're somebody that's been looking for a decent-sized Bible, this thing is awesome. It leaves you excellent space on the side. You could almost call it a wide margin. You know, it puts the chain references on the side, but there's so much space that you just got a lot of space to write, which my wife does. So, you know, she'll use that a lot. The paper is excellent. I need to call them, because right now I'm not sure if this was actual Thompson paper. I want to say that it feels more like the New King James paper on my wife's New King James version. It doesn't feel like my King James version as much, but it is excellent paper, guys. It's very, very crisp, very soft. It's beautiful. I'm so happy with this Bible. I'd say it's one of the most happiest I've been with one of their Bibles. It's excellent. I'm going to get to a Proverbs for you. Let's flip through it here. To the New Testament. There's some of the red. Let's see what that page between the sorry, it's so new I can't flip through it. Show you guys the title page between the testaments, because it does this, which is really neat if you're not a person that knows about the Thompson. This is really cool. A bit of between the testaments here. It shows you the books. There's some verses there. Silent years. It's really neat. If you've never had one, haven't seen them before, you'll love getting this Bible. It's so cool. It has so much character, and it's just so different than any other Bible. And it starts off with a date and analysis of the Bible, quick headers, and then all of these are chain references that are attached to other verses in the Bible. So if you find a verse that you like or a topic, it gives you a number. You can go to the back and find that number and find all the verses associated with that topic, which is cool. A topical reference Bible, chain reference. So it's really neat. And the red is actually, it's pretty good. Yeah. Phone to zoom in on there. And look at the red. Try to get some different angles so you guys can see it better. There you go. This camera's being kind of weird with me. The lighting and stuff, so. Anyways. through the paper. It's excellent, man. It feels good. And this red is darker. I mean, look. Yeah, it's darker than the camera showing. So, yeah, it's a good red. I like it. It's very pretty. It's definitely crispy, well made. And we'll get to the back here, and this is what you'll find in the back. So if you never had a Thompson, I'll let you read that. It has many, many things back there that are so cool. Biblical studies. Here's your general index. Topics. I mean, it's just everything you want to know or need to know. 99% you're going to find it in the Thompson Chain. You know, a lot of us go to our phones now and look stuff up online. This is a Bible where you don't need to have online. You can be out camping and take your Thompson with you, and it's going to have everything you're going to need to do your studies. And these are the numbers. So like if you have a chain, you know, where I was showing you back here, you find that number, you come to the back and you'll find that number, and it will give, sometimes it'll actually have the verses in full text. Sometimes they'll give the number and what you're studying, and then the verses where you'll find it at. And Thompson worked on this Bible for many, many years. So it was his life's work. So there's a lot of hard work went into this. And then there's some really neat artwork, which I like the King James version. The New King James, it updated the artwork, and I don't really care for the updated version. I like the older style art. It has analysis of the books, of each book. Instead of putting it in the text, you can go to the back and read about the book that you're going to read. It gives you all the other versions that have been translated and how they were translated, who translated them, where your translation came from, how they translate Bibles, the actual text that they came from, scrolls. This is the Apocrypha on, you know, history of the Apocrypha, and all kinds of just excellent studies, guys. It's just an amazing Bible. I highly recommend you get this from church Bible publishers before they're gone. You can't beat it. You get it for somebody for the holidays, present. Get it for yourself, and don't lose out on it while it's here. Let me show you some other pictures. Really, really cool artwork. It's just all kinds of history, and as you get further to the back, it has the tree, the life of Jesus, harmony of the Gospels, where Jesus' steps were. It's got Paul's steps, archaic words, archaeological finds and digs and things that they've found. There's the street called Street, the narrow gate. Rich man can't get through it because he's so rich. It's hard for the rich man to get through the head of a needle. That's what they were talking about. It's that gate was hard to get through for rich people. Just too much stuff, all those worldly possessions, right? Kind of makes you look at stuff differently when you see where they lived and what they dealt with. And there's one of my favorite pictures. Scroll of Isaiah. But anyways, guys, that's what's in the back of it. Let me show you the maps because we're getting down to the final minute here. It's got the index to the maps, and it has the same exact maps as any Thompson. They're very beautiful maps. Excellent looking maps. They're on regular Bible paper, so it keeps the Bible nice and thin. And there's lots of them. There's no note pages, just the cardstock in this, guys. So you're not going to find any, oh, it's beautiful green, any note pages, but you do have cardstock to write on. And there you go. It's beautifully stitched all the way around, and awesome green. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hit that 15-minute mark. That's where I finish my videos at. So I will talk to you next time and have other videos coming up with different Bibles. God bless, and have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.